Oh, hey Danny, how you doing today?
I'm doing all right today, Mr. Devin. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking.
No problem.
Well, I just want to follow up on some of the things we talked about last week. You told me that your primary goals were to pass your classes and graduate from high school on time. How has that been going since the last time we spoke?
Well, I can't really complain. School has been going well lately.
Why is that?
Well, I just finished up my English class.
That's great. That's great to hear.
Yeah, and I'm almost close. I'm almost done with my math class.
So you're almost done with your math class. I'm really happy to hear that.
And since I passed English class, I'm in the process right now of enrolling into my literature class.
That's good. And just remember, if you need any help enrolling in your literature class, reach out to me. You know I'm here to help you.
I'm still on track to graduate.
Oh, you're graduating in May, right?
Correct.
I'm so happy for you. You're going to be a part of the class of 2022, and you're going to be so happy once you cross that stage and you get your degree.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. No problem. Also, last time we chatted, you said you weren't sleeping that well lately. Has your sleep habits improved this past
Yes,
week?
yes, they have.
How have they improved?
I've been waking up early in the morning, like around 5 or 6. I've been also going to bed early, like around 10:30-ish.
Okay, okay. And I know one of the things we talked about last time we spoke was you for be off your phone and really other electronic devices in general at night. Have you been following up with that?
Yeah, I just put it on the other side of the room at night, but I I am guilty and I am looking at Instagram for quite some time.
I know it's hard to like kind of break that habit, but at least it sounds like you are trying to put forth a little bit of effort and it has been working, a little bit. It has been working for you. So,
Yeah,
right, great. Also, the last time we spoke, I know we were talking a little bit about your family, right?
yes, we did.
And I know we talked about your dad a little bit, and we also talked about that. But you did mention to me, if I recall, that you had three half siblings. You didn't really tell me much about them. Do you mind maybe going into more detail about your relationships with your brothers and sisters?
Well, I'm not really close to any of them. We're distant.
How so? Why don't you think you're close to them?
Well, just because of the overall situation I'm in. They never really did anything wrong to me. We are just not that close. Life has made it that way.
I understand it can be hard. And when life happens, sometimes, families grow apart. And I know that can be hard.
Yeah,
Well, have you ever thought about reaching out to them, to maybe help, extend the olive branch to rebuild a relationship?
I have, but I don't really want to right now.
Why is that? Why don't you want to rebuild that relationship with your siblings?
Well, I'm just taking time now to focus on myself. I I just want to work on myself before I just try to build something up with them again.
I understand, sometimes you really just need to focus on yourself, take that time, reset so that, you can be a better version of you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Devin.
Just remember, your siblings can become an important source of support for you when you're older. So just keep that thought in the back of your mind. So maybe in time you can put forth the effort to rebuild that relationship.
I know. Thank you.
No problem. I know the last time we spoke, you said that you had a depression level, and that level has been a 1 out of 10. Has that depression level improved at all?
Yeah, to tell you the truth, no, not really.
I'm sorry to hear that. Like why is that? I'm really sorry to hear that.
What do you mean by that?
Um, well, again, like I'm sorry to hear that, like you're going through that depression and this the other one. But have you done anything to help you cope with it, Like some coping levels? Like,
Well, I do want to disclose that I'm a frequent marijuana user.
oh, okay. I mean, well, even smoking marijuana, that actually helps you makes you more depressed. Uh, Marijuana is depressant, so maybe you can should think about cutting back on that, and maybe your moods and your levels can improve upon. Because smoking marijuana do much to help you get out of that funk you're in.
Yeah, but when I'm at home, I need to. Uh, I just mostly play my games and watch my shows and eat.
I understand. But do you have any like coping mechanisms or hobbies that like are more physically active or even creative?
Well, I used to do photography before, and I really liked it a lot.
Okay, okay. Tell me more about that.
I like to go for long walks on the beach, take photos when the waves break, watch surfers, just take pictures of them. And also, I go on long hikes and take nice fall photography pictures when I'm on the walks.
Yeah, and you said you really did like it taking it, but you said you stopped. What made you stop taking pictures then?
Well, I had a nice camera, but one day I got into a major argument with my dad. He broke it.
I'm sorry to hear that he did that to you. I mean, that must have really hurt.
Yeah, I kind of lost my interest after when that happened. It really discouraged me in taking photography.
Well, you shouldn't let that action your dad did, stop you from taking photos, especially if you really love that. Um, you have a smartphone.
Of course.
Well, have you ever thought about maybe taking your phone out and just taking pictures around, the park or wherever? You can even maybe get like one of those free editing software programs that you can download on your laptop and you can edit the photos there.
You know what? That's a good point, but not really. Uh, that is something I can look into doing again.
Yeah, I think that would help you a lot. A lot of people use art as a way to express themselves, especially when they're going through like, a tough time. And I firmly believe that photography can be that expression and that escape for you. It's important for you to do something that you love and you truly care about. And, I really think that photography can help you become happier.
You're right.
Do you want to make that a goal for yourself that, next week, one or two times next week that you go out there and just take pictures?
You know what? That sounds like a great idea.
Okay, great, great. And just to follow up with some of your school goals, you said you're almost finished with that math class, right?
Yes, all I need to do is just complete this math exam, which is so difficult.
Well, you can reach out to me and I'll try to help you with a little bit. I can maybe take some time to help tutor you that. We can, and we can work on it and we can, help you pass that exam.
Sure, thank you.
And also, you said, you might need help with your literature class, right?
Yes, I also need to finish registering for the literature class. Thank you.
Well, that's another goal we can make. We can help you register for that literature class and make sure everything's in order for you to, take it.
That will be good,
All right. And you can keep working on your sleep habits, correct?
of course.
All right. Well, that's great. Well, is there anything else you want to share with me or disclose with me that you want to work on or improve for the next time we see each other?
No, I'm good.
Well, thank you again. It's a pleasure talking with you, Danny, and I look forward to our check-in next week.
No problem. I'll see you next week. Thank you very much for listening to me.
All right. Bye.